Hello there, YouTube. I am Ynsin, and welcome back to Remnant 2. I've got some news. First of all, the game's already up. Second of all, I was playing the game completely wrong. I know this is a really bold statement to make, but I did fire up the game on day one, and I just went into it completely blind. I hadn't seen any trailers, any of the developer live streams, anything like that. So I really didn't know what to expect. Yeah, sorry. Streamflex. There you go. Anyway, I started a different character. This is the character we had, and I started playing it by myself, and I realized that not only had I been playing the game completely wrong, I had also completely ignored the story. And I guess I'll show you exactly what I mean. I'll just fire my new character, and I've got a few more items than the other character, but I didn't really like that my character had that brown hair. I actually specifically changed my character for the cosmetics, and I made Ruby Rose from John Wick 2, the very, very pretty model with the undercut. You'll probably notice a couple of different things about the game. First of all, it doesn't look amazing. Here's my Ruby Rose. It doesn't look amazing. I had to drop the resolution down to just a couple of steps down below 1920 by 1080. Simply because I was getting a little bit of frame drop every time I was firing into a boss, and it was costing me a lot. Also, I need to apologize too, because in a couple of episodes ago, I was talking about Diogenes, the philosopher, and how Alexander the Great stumbled upon him in Athens. Turns out the game did actually still steal that story from the Diogenes story, but it wasn't Athens, it was Corinth, and Alexander of Macedonia specifically went there to visit him and see if there was anything he could offer Diogenes, and Diogenes just said, yeah, you can get out of my sunlight. Okay, so I'll show you a bunch of the things I've already learned. Our character should look very, very similar, albeit a different melee weapon. First of all, I found that Brabus here...
You ain't causing trouble, stranger.
Brabus here actually sells weapons. So we had all of these weapons at our disposal for the entire game. I still don't know what this medal does. I hope to find that out in this episode. Now, he does sell a lot of these weapons here, right? Including this really, really nice Colt Peacemaker model, which is very rusty, which makes sense because Colt Peacemakers were, what, pre-1900s? Anyway, he doesn't really have anything we're interested in anymore, simply because I have already bought the guns that I like. I've got this, actually this one's the one we started with, the Rusty Lever Action. This should look familiar. In the other game, we leveled this up to +8. Even though it was complete arse, it still did a pretty big number of damage. Now, I actually found that Brabus sold a better version of the Rusty Lever Action, which is this one up here that I'm using, the Wrangler 1860, and I've leveled it up +7 levels, which by memory is one less than our last gun. I also found this crossbow, and I've been playing with this bone saw, which if you've seen my other Remnant series, it feels exactly like the Lesba gun that we have on there as well. And I bought the sniper rifle simply because there was one boss who was at such a long range that I just needed something with a little bit extra distance to get to him. Okay, now to something else I've learned. We pretty much covered Ward 13 in the last 5 episodes, but here, if we go here, you can re-roll different worlds, and it's not the same campaign every time. I have definitely confirmed this. I've gone to Yeisha, and I've found the... Where have I found? I found Indara's End and the Imperial Gardens, which I was just at. That's where I got this crossbow. And I also found another thing called the Cathedral of Omens, which is a really cool puzzle environment. But what we're going to do, instead of visiting all of these, is actually, we're going to re-roll the campaign. I'm going to roll it to Veteran, because I have played a little bit, and the skill cap from Remnant from the Ashes is definitely more lenient in this game than it was in Remnant from the Ashes. So we're going to play this campaign right here. We are going to spawn at Urud, and I completely missed... Wait, where the hell is this? Oh no, let's find out. So we saw when we fired up the first campaign that we fired into this kind of temple area, and I blasted through it and went straight to the next area. I missed a lot of secrets. I'm not going to lie, I missed a heap of secrets, including one very, very cool weapon. I have not seen this area. Well, that's spooky. I don't know if this is a god roll or not, but it may be another warring faction. Oh, we need an item to get through here. Wow, this is so crazy. I didn't even realize there were... Okay, so this... Yeah, these are the people we're looking for.
Where are you guys?
So the campaign story is still the same, but the actual method of getting through is different.
Insane. Both the Crystal and Ford. Better get moving if I'm gonna find Clementine.
Okay, I'm gonna re-roll the campaign. I want to start at that other area that we were just in for one specific reason. I found a bunch of secrets and I really, really want to showcase them to you. I've already beaten a bunch of the puzzles in the game, so when I come across them, I'll show you how to solve them, and I'll show you how I figured it out. And if we come across puzzles that I haven't come across, which is highly likely, I didn't even crack the first environment, then we'll figure it out together. I am definitely going to be doing the silly voices again, I think, because I was watching over my my last playthrough and it was hilarious. Let's roll this again until we actually get the place that we want to spawn in on. I wonder if this works. Is this the campaign that we're in, Ashes to Ashes? Wait, did we get a gold roll? Okay, I think we did. All right, we're just gonna have to fire into this game mode. Oh, nice, we got Yeisha. This is the one we want. The Forbidden Grove. I think this is where we want to go to. So, we fired into this temple and I must have a bunch of secrets. I'll showcase them to you just now. I know it's taken a little bit of time to get this episode up and running, but I'm going to be recording a big session today, maybe 4 hours, because I really like this game, and I'm going to run through the things that I have learned, the things that work, the things that do not work, and the things that, quite frankly, just piss me off. Right, I don't know where this is. I hope this is the temple. Doesn't seem like it though, does it? Maybe it's not. Maybe this is actually a different place. Oh, that is crazy.
This is all insane.
Oh, sorry about that, buddy.
And Ford.
Can I talk to you? Hey!
Better get moving if I'm gonna find
Hey, wake up!
Those foreign to the pound have not been seen upon Yesha for long and long.
Okay, so I already know what's happened here. In the first Remnant, the root was invading Yeisha, and it was our task to kind of fend it off for as long as we possibly could, so that we could actually get through the zone. However, it's a losing battle. The root has taken over, but we'll hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
What's wrong with you?
The past once takes me. Or is it now simply part of what I am? It's been so long. The difference hardly matters. But the Baxeltak, how comes it here, to Yesha?
I was just in the neighborhood. Thought I'd say hi.
What manner of power it has that it sees whole worlds as mere neighbors. It is no wonder the Empress fears all Baxeltak.
Oh, that's new.
I am Bedel of the Vaunt. When this world was young, the pan did service to the green and growing things. Now, the pan betrays the world. And the world, the wolf, betrays the pan.
I'm looking for someone, a Baxeltek like myself.
Also, the second dialogue is referring to a being called the Ravager, who is a representative of death in Pan belief. We already figured this out from Remnant from the Ashes.
Those of its kind rarely walk this land. Baxeltak, it would seem, come only at times of great change. First, the Krell. Then the one called Ford. Even our god, the one of many, could not stand against the Baxeltak.
Now, we could say, did Ford kill your god? But we actually know it was us in Remnant from the Ashes. We killed the Ravager. I think that's the canon ending to the Yeisha strand in Remnant from the Ashes. There is another ending where you just... I think you hit some bells and you're reminded of a song and he gives you either a weapon or a nice perk. I can't remember. But essentially, it seems like Remnant from the Ashes, we just went straight through the game, Hellfire and Brimstone kind of belief system, killing everything in our path.
I'm not here to change anything.
So it says. So said the Ford, now known as the Empress's Bane.
What a title.
Empress's Bane. I bet the old man broke her heart. Am I right?
Why am I begging for validation?
Certainly not. The Empress is immortal, invincible. No mere Paxel tech would pierce her body nor stop her heart. The Empress's bane has not been to Yesha in a generation. Not since another came to free it. Change, as I said. Yet, in the same generation, I have been trapped here. Eyes open to the foul pestilence, yet blind to the present. Who can say what has transpired in that time? Alas, I know little else. Yet there is much to be known. Yesha shrouds many secrets within her embrace.
Sorry, I got something in my eye. We'll get some exposition about the Ravager, because we don't directly know exactly what it was.
You mentioned a wolf. Is that a real thing, or just a metaphor?
The Ravager, plague of the pan and defiler of the dough. The wolf hunts all, yet is itself unhunted. To the shame of all pan. Once part of the balance, the immortal Ravager has cast aside this world and pledged fealty to the pestilence that would destroy all worlds. And the Red Dough, that which held the Ravager in check for long and long, has not been seen in an age. If it seeks to save its own life and world, the Paxotech must hunt the Ravager and end it.
I'm starting to think that we were not actually the Paxotech that came through first time. Maybe that was Ford. Maybe we were in fact this Red Dough instead. And we're gonna have to fight some kind of shadow mimic. Oh, whoops.
Alone.
I clicked it.
The Lamir have given themselves to it in service. Once servants of the Eternal Empress. Many Lamir have been seduced by the Ravager's blood-soaked tongue, and thus betrayed the ban. Beware, Paxotech. They will fight until the beast's final breath.
Okay, so Ravager is alive. If you talk to him in Remnant from the Ashes, he does say that you become immortal by choosing the winning side every single time. So perhaps he saw the infection of the root coming and he just decided to side with what we can only assume is the hive mind of Root, even though I'm pretty sure in Remnant from the Ashes we killed it. Anyway. Oh, maybe we didn't kill it in the, in Yesha. Maybe we only killed it on Earth.
Demigod, fanatical warriors, seems like fun.
I can assure the Paxotech it will be nothing of the sort.
Oh, right, okay. Do you have anything to trade?
Trade? Perhaps. Money is of little use to me for obvious reasons, but others may find value in what the Paxotech may leave behind. Take what it will, Paxotech, but leave something it considers of equal value. Sacrifice to the balance, and give to the pen.
Okay, so we... Oh, prevents root rot blight. Good God, that would be handy. Restriction cord. Ah, that's also... No, that's not handy at all. That's crap. Restriction cord restricts the wearer from healing above 50% of their max health and reduces all incoming damage by 10%. So you get half your health, but you take 90% damage. So realistically, you're making yourself, what, 45% less efficient? Yeah? Go down to the comments and let me know. Anyway, while I'm here, please consider subscribing to my channel and liking the video. I am a tiny channel and your click actually means something here. So if you do subscribe, you'll see a bunch more content like this coming out. Probably in more waves, because it takes me maybe an episode every session to kind of get warmed up and into it, but the sessions after there are definitely good, unless I'm having a good day, in which case I have been having quite recently. Death's Embrace, the amulet. Gain 20% to all damage when health is below 100%, and gain health when below 50% health. That is very attractive. But what do we leave? Oh, we leave scrap. Hilarious. What's this? Sacred Lake Water. Increases grey health conversion. No. Brightstone's a grenade. Ghoul Serum is reduces stamina consumption by 50% and lasts a minute. Meh. Oilskin Balm. Meh. Actually, if we have this ring, we don't need any of these Oilskin Balms. Oh, but we also want this Death's Embrace. I'm going for Death's Embrace. We're actually pretty flush for a lot of items. Yeah. So if we go into our inventory, I'll show you all the things that I have. I have found this Vengeance Idol, which increases all damage by 30% when my health is below 50%, but I actually think that the Death's Embrace would be a better stand-in, simply because it increases your movement speed as well. I got a bunch of rings. I got this Guardian's Ring, which we got straight off the bat. It adds a stack of Bulwark when close to an enemy and increases to 2 stacks after 10 seconds when you take melee damage. That's pretty good. Indira's Endless Root. This one's really cool. If you sprint for a bit, you start regenerating 1.5 health per second. I really like that. The Spirit Stone is much less powerful than it was in Remnant from the Ashes, but still increases mod power generation by 10%, which, you know, it could be a lot worse. We don't really have any skills worth using just yet, so we're probably not too different from where we left off in the last game. I found a couple of bosses that we haven't seen on the playthroughs. Number one was Shroud, which is the same boss from the Remnant from the Ashes series I did. So go over there if you want to see him. He's got a slightly different move set, but ultimately he's still the same boss. And also the Manta Ray, something like that. It was this giant flying thing in the sky, and that's why I needed that sniper rifle for the range, because it's quite far away. And I also got this Heart of the Wolf Ring, which increases movement speed by 10%, and the rest of it's negligible. I got this Wax Sealed Ring as well, which increases all damage by about 4% for 15 seconds. You can get it 3 times, and you only trigger a stack when you kill something, so kill skill. Celerity Stone, useless, absolutely useless. It basically makes you drink and eat faster. And the Slayer's Crest increases melee damage by 20% when attacking enemies from behind. That's not fantastic, but we do have a Doggoat tanks. This might actually be an option in the future. I have tried out some of the melee weapons, and they're actually pretty good. I'll go through the guns and then I'll show you the melee weapons. I got this crossbow. I haven't used it yet. I literally just got it right before I started the session and re-rolled the last campaign. And it's a fairly tricky puzzle, so I'll show you that if I come across it as well. I got the sniper rifle, which hits like the clappers, but it's a break open single shot, so you got to reload it every time you fire. I replaced the crappy rusty lever action with this other lever action, which is exactly the same as the one we were using in the last session. And this bone saw, is pretty much LMG. Low damage, high rate of fire, holds 150 bullets in a magazine. You got a max ammo of 300, so if you run out of ammo, you can reload it once and then you're done, which is quite funny. It's also got a heat up build, so that one's also something you're gonna have to worry about. Sidearms, I didn't really get a lot of them. I got this here revolver. I got the oh, for God's sake. Carl's right outside my window walking his cat on a leash. He looks miserable. I don't blame him. I'd be pretty miserable if Carl was walking me on a leash as well. We got this break open pistol as well, which has +2. And look at the damage. It hits like a truck. So that was pretty much the stand-in from the sniper rifle for this item. My God, he's like trying to pull the cat and the cat's just like lying sideways and being dragged. God, I wish I could show you guys. In fact, I might just really quickly here. Can we see it? Can we see it out the window? He looks very... No, you can't see it. All right. It's a bright day outside. We got the sunny day here in Dunedin for once, so... Ah, well, I tried. We got this Rusty Repeater, which sucks, is the one we started with. Again, it sucks. It really sucks. It sucks ass. And now to the melee weapons. Now, we start off with these Rusted Claws, which are arse. They're really, really arse. They hit fast. They've got a very bad range, and they're just arse in every single way. I did the secret in the temple entrance that I was talking about, and I found this royal broadsword literally in a bush. So that's not a paraphrase either, because I use that phrase a lot. But this was literally sitting in a bush, almost right beside the prison cell that I was in. And I also did a puzzle, and I got this Edge of the Forest melee weapon, which is a katana. It hits quite fast. It hits pretty hard. And it's a pretty good sidearm option for when I run out of ammo, which is actually fairly common since I use these fairly hard-hitting but low ammo weapons. So that's pretty much it. We don't have any new armor or anything like that, and we basically started with the same class that we started with last time, Handler. I think I'm 1 level above what I was last time. There you go. Look at that, 362 damage. It's worth noting we're still playing on the second hardest difficulty. Nice. What a good series of hits. I am going to be kind of hunting for secrets, but I don't think I'm going to be too anal about it, simply because The secrets kind of, they show themselves eventually. We actually want that. That scrap over there. I found that diversity in your firearms is actually a very, very good thing. Boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room. We can spend the game together. From here until Yasha.
Oh, God. Damn.
These things are in bed with the Ravager as well, so we're gonna kill as many of those as we possibly can. There we go. Seems like this is the way forward. I'm off to go see the Barbie movie tomorrow with my girlfriend, Sam. I don't know how to feel about it. It looks kind of funny, but at the same time, I've heard lots and lots of people say that it's a very misandrous movie. So I don't know if I'll just be the hopeless boyfriend in the theater. These mini bosses also aren't that bad. They could be a lot worse, so we're just gonna handle them as they come. This guy's got a real big hit. We're gonna dodge through that, obviously. And I think we're also going to dodge this, or not. Maybe we're not going to dodge that. But we'll do it. Man, he's actually really annoying, isn't he? We'll do some melee damage. Fuck. There we go. So melee weapons aren't actually that bad, but they do consume a little bit of your stamina, which is why I couldn't just dodge there. Fortunately, Doggo's going to get us up unless this guy hits Doggo to death. There we go. It's like that scene in, which Indiana Jones was it? Where this guy has this big wind-up with a couple of whips, and Indiana Jones has to fight him, so he just pulls out a revolver and shoots him straight in the chest. Oh, that was a funny movie. What a great franchise. It's a, well, never mind. I say great franchise, but they kind of went a wee bit under in the future. Also, my playstyle is still the playstyle that serves very, very well in Remnant. Basically, run through as fast as you can, kill everything as fast as you can, as long as you keep moving. A lot of these little guys will miss you fairly frequently. Like that. Come on. Oh, hello. Thanks, Doggo. I didn't see you there. Oh, come on.
Come on.
Yeah, right? That's what I was thinking. I've got some enemies coming in. There's one. There's two. Okay, I need to warm up my shooting hand, I think. In fact, I may even transition to the lesbian gun for a bit as well. But not if I don't have to just yet. You can see that my health is regenerating. This is the effect of the celerity ring. What? Celerity ring? No, it's got a different name. Whatever ring that we put on for the health regeneration. It's actually pretty good, I like to think. Well, this is sketchy. We're in the Forbidden Grove. I see what I can only assume is an NPC just over here to our left on the mini-map. Let's go talk to him. It. Okay, well, checks out.
What summons me from my ethereal wanderings?
Yeah, it's a great question.
Muzar.
Is that a swear?
What kind of beast is this?
The confused kind.
I see. You gaze upon verdant Mydra, spirit of the wood, nymph of the dappled glade.
Right.
I seek the knowing, beast. The truth of nature held within your ark. You want to answer, so I will ask. Answer these questions true, sweet beast, so that your ark may be known and your eye may open. And do choose wisely. Answer from your heart.
I see what's happening here. A nymph, for people who actually are familiar with, like, strange, obscure folklore, aren't good things. They, from memory, they either eat people or steal their bodies for fertilizer or something like that. I can't remember specifically, but they're not a good thing. So let's try and answer her riddles as well as we can. I'll try this.
I'll try this out, sure.
Your vessel sinks at sea, and there is only one skiff. It cannot hold every soul aboard, and now sits dangerously low in the water. The sea becomes rough, and the skiff begins to fill. If nothing is done, it will sink before rescue arrives, and everyone on board will drown. There are a few injured souls who may not survive until rescue reaches you anyway. If you let them drown, the rest of you will likely survive. Do you throw the injured souls overboard, or risk letting the skiff sink?
Oh, this is a morality question.
I risk letting the boat sink.
I know it's supposed to be like the few above the many, but quite frankly, we've just had a recession announced, and the few are probably the safest people in the world right now. So I'm also going to apply this logic right here.
It's not every day a question determines the course of your destiny.
Huh.
Or is it? A powerful god conscripts you into their service and offers you a choice.
Well, we've been there before.
You may rule the underworld and never return to the living, or you may serve at the god's pleasure in the mortal realm. Serve above, or rule below. What say you?
What is that? What is that epic poem in iambic pentameter? It's is it Dante's Inferno? Maybe. That was this question. It's better to rule in hell than serve in heaven. That's where that quote comes from. Anyway, this also reminds me of the story of the fallen angel Gabriel, who, funnily enough, is Satan. If you don't believe me, go look it up yourself. You'll find a lot of religious history in that. I think it's better to rule below than serve above.
Rule below!
Fascinating. Your family are starving. One day, you are out foraging for food when a huge sack of coin falls off the back of a cart.
No!
This would be a great boon to your family.
Yes!
But the money belongs to someone else.
No!
You have but only a moment to call out and return the coin. Do you keep the money, or call out and return it to its owner?
Money means nothing to me. I return the money.
You'd be surprised how little I hear that response. An elder leads a group to a cave on the sea coast. The poor fellow falls, trapped beyond reach and unconscious. In a short time, high tide will be upon him, and he will likely drown. A spell worker among the troop possesses a charged crystal of explosive power. It could be used to collapse the cave and halt the tide, but it is very dangerous. Do you leave the elder to his fate, or do you attempt to halt the tide at the risk of his life?
Okay. One, if you try and blow a cave, you don't seal it completely, so he's going to drown and he will be trapped in the cave forever. However, hear me out. All right, let's get real for a sec. Hear me out. If we leave him to his fate in the cave and we do not blow the cave, because he will drown anyway, unless the explosion makes literally a pile of sand, which is still porous, so he'll drown regardless, I think that we'll be able to get in to loot his corpse. Now, this may seem a bit macabre, just a little bit grim, but if he's going to die anyway, we may as well have what he has, even if that's money. We don't really care about money, but we'll leave him to his fate. There's honestly, explosives are not going to halt a tide. So we are only here not to change the course of history, but to alter the people who do. Right? Because we're not going to be here forever, as we've seen from the root infecting all of the pan. Our last character in Remnant from the Ashes did not stop the root at all in Yeisha. They failed, and they didn't care. They moved on, and still Yeisha fell to the root. So I don't really think we can change the fate.
I leave him to his fate.
Ooh, how revealing. You and your youngest kin often go hunting, but the younger has never felled a mark.
Ha!
One day, a magnificent beast appears, and they cannot tell whose shot struck true. You know that their shot flew into the bushes while yours found the beast's heart. But out of pity, you tell them that they struck the killing blow. Upon your return to town, your kin proudly claims the kill and is offered a job by the town butcher. Do you allow the butcher and your kin to believe your deception? Or do you admit the truth?
Oh. Yeah, that is actually a tricky one, because on the one hand, we will be establishing a good reputation for our kin, right? They shot the beast, the magnificent beast, and they get the glory for the kill, which I'm happy to do. Like, I have no intention of taking credit for anything in just about any aspect of my life, so that's I'm happy to do. But if he gets hired by the butcher and his job is to go and shoot animals to bring to the butcher, then we would actively be sabotaging our kin's reputation by lying. It's like you lied on the CV but still got the job, right? So I think, okay, hear me out. The town can accept that he shot this magnificent beast, right? We tell our kin he missed because we don't want him to become weak. We want him to practice and actually be able to hit his mark. And we tell the butcher. And that's one of these here questions. This is about the butcher, not about the rest of the town and his fame.
I tell the butcher about the truth.
Oh, what fun this is! You have chosen your path, sweet beast.
Right.
Your will is strong.
Yeah, thanks.
The fire of the Ravager's eye glows within you.
Oh. I received an alignment reading from Maedra. And I also got a trait. I didn't see it because of the achievement there you guys didn't see. Oh, I got it. No more need for details. I think this is like the third eye, right? The one in our forehead that just explodes when you use crystals or smudge sticks or goop products. If you have one of those LED face masks, your third eye just you know, that kind of third eye, so.
I got it! No need for more details!
Is there anything else you wish to know? Of me? Or our wonderful world, perhaps?
I want to know if she's the reason the Elder is in the cave when the tide is coming in the first place, because that seems like a very unlikely situation, right? Oh my god, if we blew the cave and we still staved off the tide, he would have died across a longer time period of starvation, across a very long time period. So I don't think that was the right answer, no matter which way you swing it.
What is this place?
By day, a dappled glade of emerald branch and golden leaf, carpeted by downy moss.
How verdant.
By night, sweet beast, the trees bewitch the lost and inebriated. Or so it was before this age of extermination. How I long to return to play. This age, for me, holds only decay.
Let's ask who she is. I'm actually pretty sure that she's the poster child for Remnant 2 as well. But I'll have to check in between episodes.
Who are you?
You stand before Maedra, spirit of the natural world, daughter of stem and stream. My sisters and I are the glorious weavers of all wild beauty. When mountain, spring, and sturdy tree trunk take your breath, sweet beast, that is us. That is our blessing.
Anyone who knows the story of the nymphs, and this is not nymphomaniac, that's a sex thing. I'm talking about nymphs, like forest nymphs. You have sisters. We know she has sisters because she's a nymph and we know the lore. Is it Scandinavian lore? Maybe. Or maybe it's some kind of Russian weird thing, right? Or a bordering Russian country. Some Eurasian country. Regardless, we know that they travel in packs. They are social creatures. And we also know that there are more like her, but she's probably going to say something like, yes, the animals share life with me and the birds share life with me, and also, have you seen the animals? Oh God, how they are my sisters.
There are more like you.
An immeasurable number. Mother stem and mother stream rely on us to sprawl and grow. Though we don't often commune with beasties such as you. Not in this age. Especially not since what happened to Kaula.
What happened to Keola?
A tragedy, beast. Tragedy most cruel. Keola was fascinated by mortals, by your lives and stories. Unlike most of us, she made herself no secret. And you worshipped her with your short lives. Even built her a house. A temple, you called it. The root found her there. We godlings are not easily unwoven, however. And it slew her not. But perhaps it would be better if it had. For what remains is no longer the sister I knew. But we hold happy thoughts. Regret only wastes one life with another.
True.
Is there something else we can talk about?
No, you dwell on what you've just said.
And I'm gonna keep moving.
Very well, sweet beast. Be on your way.
Later, enjoy your depression. I think Kayla is actually supposed to be the poster child for this game. I think it may even be a final world boss, which would be very cool, wouldn't it? Let's touch this big glowing donger. The big donger dangler. I hope you all see it as well. I hope I'm not the only one that just sees it like a middle-aged man's willy just hanging down, right? Like, imagine you're at a public swimming pool, right? And you get into the changing rooms and this is literally all you see, just this shape. Surrounded with maybe a couple of hangers going at the background there. That is what I see every time I see one of these crystals. Although, I will admit, the fidelity in this game is significantly better than Remnant from the Ashes, which was kind of like a Fortnite rendering version of the actual crystal that we have here. Okay, looks like there's a transition area over there. We can go check it out. But there's also a transition area just over here too. In fact, there's two transition areas. Hello?
Is anybody home? I'm here to conquer.
Okay, decay margin. Someday for some time. Oh, this is an amulet. All right, you can pause the video and read these little tooltips if you'd like. And I will be reading the books from now on because they are somewhat important, I've realized. They're like very, very important. Okay, here we go. We are in the Lament. Oh, no. I seem to remember this place for some reason. Lament. Oh, awesome. I didn't even see that these here were the missions. Because Remnant's very, very lax on giving you tasks to do.
This place gives me the creeps.
Oh, I know where we are. Good, let's go through here. Because I don't think I got to this place on this character. I think I got there on the previous character. So let's crouch through here.
Now what?
Wait for the arrows to pass. Never mind. Well, that's awkward. I think I cocked up that timing real bad. We're still gonna crouch through, because quite frankly, it's how we cheese. Good. This is such a ridiculous thing, right? Okay, we gotta time this. Now. There we go. Oops. There we go. We got it, baby! Now, we gotta go through and fight a bunch of people, right? I think we're just gonna blast through this area, I think. In fact, you know, I got this revolver. We may as well just try out one of our nice new weapons that we haven't seen yet. Let's try out this one. The Big Bertha. Oh, it's got max ammo, which is cool. I did not figure out the discs, unfortunately. But I think because of the other thing that I figured out, there is probably actually a way to get around it. Because I don't know what these runes correspond to, but I know these runes are very important. So down here we read this book, right? We'll just really quickly see if the... Oh, cool. Right, yeah, I think they're the same. So the Philosopher in Rags is the story about Diogenes. In the city of Carthage, Not Athens, like I originally thought. Oh, right, Socrates. Oh, that's funny. Like Socrates. Diogenes hated Socrates. I don't think I ever confirmed it, but I heard a story about Socrates and Diogenes getting up on a stage together, and Socrates made this huge point about philosophy and life, and Diogenes just stood up and said, "If you listen to this man just because he sounds smarter, then you are stupid too," and then takes a shit on the stage. He was that kind of man. Yeah, the Fireforged Snowflake. So these are the same little things. I actually have them written down on a piece of paper right next to me as well from the last session. This is a big nasty. We're going to take him out as fast as we can. Whoops. We missed. There we go, we got him. Oh no. Oh, there's quite a few of them actually. Ow. I was hoping to dodge through that, but it seems not. So you can see this thing actually does a fairly good amount of damage, right? Oh, good boy. Good boy. Rip and tear. Rip and tear, good boy. Okay, I'm actually going to start using the revolver because I'm pretty sure I can one-tap these kind of scrubby guys. Oh, piss. Oh, piss. I also dodged that, by the way. Ow. Alright, let's fire away. Got him.
Let's do this.
I've got literally no health, but if there's no enemies around, we'll just sprint around and regenerate our health like that, I think. We won't use our Dragon Hearts unless we literally need to. It's through here. Sweet FA. And up here, I'm pretty sure I saw something last time I came through here. But maybe not. No, it doesn't seem like there is. We're gonna come through here anyway, simply because ooh, sarcophagus. Very nice. Very nice. Let's shoot this guy, and we'll pick up this item right here. What is it? The Scavenger's Bauble. That's rubbish, that thing. Great. I'm pretty sure that War of the Worlds air horn means that there's lots and lots of enemies coming too. There's a couple of, oh, there's not. Did we get them all? I think we got them all. Oh, also, my health is regenerating ever so slightly. I'll take these guys out and then I'll show you why. Because it's not just the sprinting function that's doing us a good deed. Actually, you know what? While we're in here, let's also try out the, what is it? The Big Bertha pistol. Instead of this revolver, although it's +5, we'll try out this sure shot handgun. The John Wick dueling pistol. We got the Scavenger's Bauble. This is crap. This increases the scrap you get by 50%, and you get so much scrap anyway, it doesn't actually matter. So, what was I about to say? Oh, right, yeah. If I go into my archetype screen, I actually found that these are equipable, these things here, and this middle one gives you a quarter of a tick of health every second, which is actually pretty nice. So, yeah, I also think we can do this. And this also increases health regeneration. So we just hold down the thumb mouse button as well to do that, because I bound that skill to the thumb mouse button. Oh, hello. That's nowhere near as hard hitting as I hoped it was to be. That's not good. But I am pretty sure it'll one-tap these guys right in the chest. Hello. Yep, it does. But oh no, it doesn't. I wonder why. Maybe because we rolled the world.
Damn it.
You do get 5 shots per ammo pickup on this thing though, which is pretty good. I'm gonna re-equip something else. Just because this doesn't seem like the sidearm for this kind of dungeon. I do think the revolver is probably the one that'll set us right. And if we remember correctly, we can jump into that sarcophagus, which we will do right after the special has to be taken out. Oh, there he is. So if you hit that glowing thing, those are gonna explode. Oh, nice. What a tidy bit of damage. This is actually, ow. This is actually the same guy as the secret boss we're about to fight as well. So it's good practice. Let's run away. This actually works, by the way, this this kind of method of entrapping and luring away. It works very well for quite a lot of the enemies too. I think we should heal first. And I also saw a health bar just right down here too. So we'll take that one out. Maybe there's a couple more down here too. Though it doesn't look like it does there. We'll get our health all the way up. We've got the health regen for another 10 seconds as well. That lasts quite a while. I'll piss. We've got a boomer. And I'm pretty sure I could headshot this guy from here. I did 69 damage. Oh, headshot doesn't quite do it at this range. Dueling pistol would. We are out of ammo boxes though, so we're going to have to be a little on the conservative side, which may not be good. Let's jump in. I think we got spotted by a necromancer just as we got sent down here too. Okay, good. One shot. Now we have to use our other gun, which is fine. There's probably one behind us too. Oh, would you look at that? There was one behind us. How predictable. Good, we got some ammo out of that one too. We'll unduck. I suppose now we'll just come through. There is still a special up top, but we'll deal with him when we can. Let's reload our revolvo. Get as much ammo as we can for it. And just through here, there's that secret boss that... Oh, hello there. I didn't see you there.
Shit!
Oh, would you look at that? Okay, we can't dodge in the water either, so we are actually going to have to fight him on the top ground. Which is not amazing, but it's not awful. All right, let's go. Huh. Are we doing damage? Am I straight up cheesing this boss? Or is he regenerating? Oh, fuck. Oh, no! Oh, we did, actually. We hit him a couple of times. We did a lot of damage to him, actually. Oh, fuck. He's got minions. This is not good for us. We'll dodge that. We'll try and take out as minions as we can. Ow. Okay, that really fucking hurt. My good boy is whimpering. I don't... Oh my god! Okay, let's heal a bit. We'll take this and we'll reload our rifle. I wonder what it means by drain. Doggo, what are you doing? Okay, we'll try and target his weak spots. That's overheated. Which is probably just fine, honestly. We'll take out his minions so that Doggo has a little bit of a better chance against the boss. Oh, nice try, buddy. Oh my god, there's a lot of them, isn't there? Okay, let's heal. He's almost dead, actually. Whoa! Whoa! Got him. Okay, we got the extender, which is actually fantastic because we can whack this on our big beastie rifle. Or, we got a few things actually. Or, hear me out, we could probably also alternatively stick it on our revolver too, because it doesn't have a huge ammo pool. We'll have to inspect it to apply it. Let's put the Fargazer mod on this revolver. Oh, hi. Sorry, I didn't see you down there. That was very brave of him. We didn't get to it. Oh, actually, it's already on. We've got 157 rounds in the rifle. I don't think that's full health either. Sorry, full experience. Oh, that'll be that goddamn necromancer. What the hell? It's not! No! Come on! Come on! Ow. Come on! A second mini-boss? That's okay. This boss actually isn't that bad. I fought a bunch of them with melee. And his little thing's gonna pop out. Whoa! Got a bunch of health. Whoa! What the hell is Colmet's Razor? Don't tell me there's gonna be another mini-boss. I also thought of a really, really funny troll for this game. I might make it myself. A mod that spawns like a mini-boss when you press F12, because that's the screenshot button for Steam. And screenshots are very, very important for a lot of the game. Oh, I'm out of Dragon Hearts. I've got no health. Let's just run around for a bit. Actually. Howl. Give me a nice balk, doggo. Give me a balking howl. Oh, piss. Good boy. I don't think we actually took out that necromancer, you know. The one I thought I heard upstairs. Ah, nice, some primary ammo. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, there's definitely a necromancer up here. And we did not take him out. Hello? Excusez-moi? There he is. Just have Doggo go and handle him. I'll take out these ads. Don't worry, Doggo. I'm gonna farm up some ammo while you go and get him. Hey! He hurt Doggo. Absolutely not in this world will I allow that from anybody. Hurting. Oh, for fuck's. Damn, that was close.
Here they come.
Whoops. Let's not dodge straight behind, I suppose, while he's throwing things at us. Hello! Oops. That's right, buddy. Good doggo! Stun him again! Yeah, nice. Well, this was a really, really unlucky place to spawn into, right?
It's over.
Yeah, I can barely believe it myself. Give us a bark! Good boy! Such a good boy. That lasts for 25 seconds, that's crazy. That's good health regen. Hello? Oh, hey, sorry, I didn't see you there. Free bullets, by the way. If you want some free bullets, I'm giving them away. They cost me lots and they cost you nothing. Enjoy, flash sale. Straight out of the muzzle. Great, we got him. There's a couple more just kind of sleeping up ahead. I suppose we'll use our revolver at range. Oops. I hear a careless whisper from our side. Hey! Got him in a single clip this time. Nice! Nice! What joy! We're annihilating this place. Now, I'm still not entirely sure how we are supposed to... Oh, you know what? I do know. We need that chamber of something, I think. Oh, piss. Okay, watch out! Bombs! Okay, no! Okay, got hit. Oh, hello there, sir. Shoot him in his dome. Ooh, what's this? A trait point book. Oh, that's right. I haven't actually spent any of my trait points simply because I wanted to do it live so everybody knew the kind of build I was going for. But again, if we go into our trait points, I don't really have anything that's worth, you know, dumping into. Bloodborne's kind of nice, but it only reduces damage by 10% and then puts it on Doggo, who I suppose regenerates health pretty quickly, but at the same time, it's not ideal. I didn't see this. Bloodstream. Increases grey health regen by... Oh! So grey health is the last hit you took. That's pretty standard, right? All right, I'm gonna get 2.1 grey health regen points. That's gonna... If we can get into a regen class, that'd be awesome. Like, that'd be absolutely fantastic. For as much as Remnant has been balanced from its predecessor, Remnant from the Ashes, there still seems to be a significant amount of, improvements, so to speak. Okay, so I've got all of the things written down here on a piece of paper. so that we can kind of see how to go through this disc. But there is another dungeon that actually tells you exactly what these correspond to. What have we got? The Fatebound Hands, probably this one. I know it looks like ours. Bow Split Wave is probably that one there. The Fireforged Snowflake makes no sense to me, so I'll go with this one. And the Fractured Cooking Glass is probably this conical flask right here. Although I also think that maybe this lady emoji is the Bow Split Wave. It was not. Okay. We're gonna have to find some kind of legend before we go through there. Honestly. Unless there is a book literally right here. Which I would highly doubt. Yeah. It's kind of one of those Skyrim-based puzzles, but with way, way more options. We can go straight through here. This isn't locked. So we will. And hell, maybe we'll find the book along the way. Oh, this is the entrance. And funnily enough, I kept running straight through here and jumping over this wall, which throws you back at the start of the map, which kind of sucks, given that the start of the map doesn't have any kind of fast transit options to get through the lament. Oh, hi, sir. Oops.
More bad news.
I missed one of those shots. Nice. We've got one guy up here. We'll clear up the top area before we move down, which I've just done. What? Was that a special? Oh, no! Ow, he hit me. Go, go, go! No! Enemies! Enemies at the gate! Got him. Nice. And all it took was a little bit of cowardice. Great. Those enemies are still very, very difficult to fight. They don't have a front guard so much as they're just really quick and they can teleport, which is quite obnoxious. We've got a few enemies down here, it seems, encroaching on Doggo. So we'll try and thin them out as best as we can. Oh. Sorry, sir, I didn't see you there. Oh my god, our grey health actually regenerates very quickly. Nice. Whoops. There was one thing that doesn't translate well to this game that Remnant from the Ashes did really well. And that's that the enemies that explode, the ambient things that explode, also damage the enemies, which they don't seem to do in Remnant 2. A bit of a shame, but honestly, if it was an identical clone of the first game, I would probably be a wee bit let down. Ah, right, the jumping puzzle. Ish.
Whew. That was rough.
Oh, I think maybe this is actually how we figure out the puzzle. So, Fatebound Hands. Which one would this be? Oh, this is actually going to be a tricky one, so maybe we just jump all the way down? Yeah? Oh. Fuck. Alright, back to the start of the map. What a wet fart of a death. Truly, what a wet fart. Oh, also, since we died, all of the enemies are going to respawn. So I think we actually just skip this dungeon and come back later. Maybe I'll go privately take a look at it. Maybe I won't. Because it seems like one of those really frustrating dungeons. The jump mechanic is a nice addition to the game, but ultimately it can be kind of frustrating to use, especially if you can't really gauge distance by jumping first. Because you need to actually be at a ledge to engage the jump, and it just doesn't work otherwise. Otherwise, you do an action roll, which is a wee bit annoying. But hey, at least they didn't incorporate hold space to jump. That would just piss everybody off, honestly.
Real pretty.
Yeah, isn't it just?
Yeah. I don't trust this place.
I find this place really pretty. Ruby Rose doesn't trust it. What the hell is that? I don't know, let's ask. Hello? Oh. Yeah, so this actually spawns on every world. I thought that this vendor station here was kind of like a god roll or a rare spawn, but it's not. It spawns on every single world. And it also takes, what are these things? Blood moon crystals, I think. Blood moon essences. I have no idea how to get those. That's a light. Oh, I thought that was the transit path. Oh no, the transit path's over here. Great. Okay, I'm entering here. And I'm going to end this episode here. There are more episodes that are going to be coming out from this session, probably another 2 or 3 at least. Thank you everybody so much for watching. If you've made it this far in the video, please consider liking and subscribing. As I said earlier in the video, your click actually matters. I do have a very, very small channel. I currently have 74 subscribers, so if I can maybe get a goal of up to 1,000, that'd be awesome. But I know I'm really, really far away from that, and it's a bit of a pipe dream at the moment, because I've been uploading every day, and it's not really been taking too well. A lot of people are watching the videos, but not many people are subscribing, so if you are watching this all the way through, please do consider subscribing. There'll be a little prompt just popping up over here asking you to do so, and if you do that, I'd really appreciate it. If you want to see the rest of the series, or you didn't know that there was the rest of the series, right here, you'll see the playlist for Remnant 2 popping up, and if you want to see the prequel, Remnant from the Ashes, I'm also doing a playthrough of that right there. Thank you very much for your eyes, thank you very much for your ears, thank you for your time, and I will see you in the next video that I make. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.